Shai.
Fathers and elders that rule well. Prophesy the downfall of America. Alright? We see America falling. And we see the recession out here in Trinidad. They're laying off in certain companies out here in Trinidad. Understand? Things will get tight and tight. And that's what we've been looking for. Things will get worse. Because the scripture says to hasten the days. To hasten the days, man. Understand? But we had to prophesy to wake up the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? Judah, Benjamin, Levite, and all the way down to Issachar. My brother Ariel is about to bring a little something out, a little message to Israel. Ariel, you got the floor there.
All praises to Allah, So we know about the economic crisis that's going around the world today. It is prophecy. What happened is, we know that it is time for the presentation of the mark of the beast, martial law, all these things are coming in. But it's also time for the nation of Israel to get it in order. And this is the time when the Most High also sits in his house and guarding his troops together. Somebody give me Micah chapter 3, verse 5.
Micah chapter 3, verse 5. And I will come near to you to judgment, and I will be a swift witness against the sorcerers, and against the adulterers, and against the false swearers, and against those that oppress the hirelings in his wages, the widow and the fatherless, that turn aside the stranger from his right hand, from his right, and fear not me, saith the Lord of hosts.
Look up this in Micah chapter 3, verse 5.
Micah chapter 3, verse 5. Thus said the Lord, concerning the prophets that make my people err, that bite with their teeth and cry.
So thus said the Lord, these prophets are making the Most High people err. And that's what happening today in these churches and them. They're making the Lord people err by not coming out and telling the people the truth. What's happening, what's going on. Yeah? So the Lord is declaring a decree upon these false prophets and them, like Coffee and them, like Joyce Myers and these false prophet T.D. Jakes, Crocodile Dollar, even Prophet Rogers and them. The Most High is coming out against these false prophets. Yeah? Shalom.
Malachi chapter 3, verse 5. Micah chapter 3, verse 5. Thus saith Yahweh, concerning the prophets that make my people err, that bite with their teeth and cry peace, and that he putteth not into their mouths, they even prepare war against him.
That's right. So, thus said Yahweh to the prophets who causing his people to err. And how they are causing his people, the nation of Israel, to err? By not telling them the truth, by not telling them who they are, by teaching them lies. So they prophesy lies to the people. They tell them that they are Trinidadians or African Americans, but they're not telling them who their identity is in these churches and them. One more up.
It says, verse 6, therefore night shall be unto you, that ye shall not have a vision, and it shall be dark unto you, and he shall not be bind, and the sun shall go down over the prophet, and the day shall be dark over them.
That's what the Moses says. The sun shall go down on these prophets and them, like Pastor Coffee and them, so-called Prophet Rogers and them, Pastor Lewis and them, these false pastors and them. The sun shall go down on them. They shall not have no revelation.
So like, yeah, because what's going on, right? These false pastors, what are they doing? They're prophesying things like what? Jailbreak, bank robberies. They're not prophesying things towards our salvation. They're not prophesying things towards the coming of Yahweh Shai. They're not hastening the days. They're not doing anything of the sort. They're prophesying what? Prosperity, doctrine.
Like the brother said there, they prophesying everything is well, everything is peace. They even causing the people in the churches and them to pray against the will of God. Because destruction is coming, but they pray for peace. But the Most High said destruction going to come. Yeah? So they're causing the people even to err against the Most High too. Anybody any precept?
I have a precept. Jeremiah 23 and 1. Woe be unto the pastor that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, said Yahweh.
So the Most High, Yahweh said, woe be unto these pastors that scatter my sheep. Judgment is coming to these pastors and them. The sword is coming to Coffee and them. The sword is coming to Prophet Rogers and them. The sword is coming to these false pastors and these false prophets. Go on, brother.
There's in Zephaniah chapter 1 verse 14. The great day of the Lord is near. It is near and haste greatly. The voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry bitterly.
Yeah?
Verse 15, the day is a day of wrath and a day of trouble and distress.
Yeah?
And a day of wasteness and desolation. A day of darkness and gloominess.
Yeah? That is the day of the Lord. And they are not telling the people and them these things. They're making them believe that everything is A-OK, everything is right, everything is nice, everything is comfortable. Because of their 501c3 charter, because of their license, they have sworn and made covenant with the government. They have made covenant with Egypt. Because they're not telling the people and them the truth. And the Most High is against that. So that is a day of destruction coming for them. So the Most High is also planning the death of these pastors and them too, in these churches and all. Go on, man.
Isaiah chapter 66 and 50. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariot like a whirlwind to render his anger and fury.
Yeah? Behold, the Lord is coming with his chariot like a whirlwind to render his anger. On who? Upon these false pastors,
Right.
upon these leaders of the nations and them, upon Esau, upon the Illuminatis, the Rothschilds, name it. He's coming to render his anger upon them for what they have done to his people, for all the lies, for all the falsehood they have fed to the nation of Israel, what they have done to the household of Israel, the men of Israel. Like one of the brothers said, that we were warriors. The men of Israel were warriors, dominant. But what Esau did, Esau made us like circus lions, tame us. So the men that we see in here in the society, they are not warriors. They are not alpha males, they are not dominant. They're like circus lions. And that's what happening in our society. So they have no power to rule. Even in these churches and them. They're not telling the people what's going on. They're not telling the people who about the government, about Rowley, what he coming with. They're not telling them these things. Everything is just nice and comfortable. Lies. Oh, the economy good. The economy not good. It has to go down. It must crash. And we prophesy that way.
Then in Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 3, they bend their tongues like their bows of lies, but they are not violent for the truth upon the earth. For they proceed from evil to evil, and they know not me, saith the Lord.
Read back that again, brother.
Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 3.
Jeremiah chapter 9 verse 3.
They bend their tongue like their bows for lie.
Stop right there. They bend the tongue by the bows of lies. What happened? Even what happened when the Mosai allowed this East Indian central bank governor to come out and tell the people, listen, we are in a recession. The economy is bad. What the government did? They said to come against this man. They said to see the man as an enemy of the state. They said to speak all kind of ill against because he come up with the truth. They don't want truth. So they bend their tongue to lies.
Yeah, they bend their tongue like their bows for lies, but they are not violent for the truth.
Yeah, they're not valiant for the truth. The United Nations is not valiant for the truth. NATO is not valiant for the truth. The governments of the world is not valiant for the truth. These rulers, these leaders are not valiant for the truth. These pastors and many churches, they're not valiant for the truth. Hosea chapter 4,
For they proceed from evil to evil.
For they proceed from evil to evil.
And they know not me, saith the Lord.
Yeah? They know not the Lord. They know not the Lord. And the Lord don't know them. What do you mean the Lord don't know them? The Lord don't know them. Because from evil to evil, lies, and not the truth. The government purpose is to hide the truth from the people. Because the government is under the Satan control. Go on, brother.
To Jeremiah chapter 28 verse 8. The prophet that had been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries, against great kingdoms, of war and of evil and of pestilence. The prophet which prophesied of peace, when the word of the prophet shall come to pass, then shall the prophet be known that the Lord hath truly sent him.
That's right. And that's why we are here today, to prophesy against nation, to prophesy against kingdom, against evil, against what is to come to pass. It's not going to be well. Things are getting worse. Like what Yahweh Shai said, in the world there's destruction, there's trouble. But once we abide in Him, there's safety and comfort. There's no safety in this world. There's no comfort in this world. It's about lies. Destruction is coming. Trouble is coming.
This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
Woe to the world. Destruction is coming to the world. The system of this world. So all who gain up for Christmas, all the buy up on your arm, buy up on the foolish Christmas tree, destruction is coming. Yeah?
For the sword and the destruction get drawing near.
Yeah? For the sword. The Mosai is sending the sword and destruction is drawing near. It's drawing near. The Mosai is visiting the world that He has made and the nations on them for judgment. Go on, brother.
And one people shall stand up and fight against another.
Yeah?
And sword in their hands.
Come in. It is coming, and we pray for the Mosai to put that spirit upon us and make us and build within us that deep hatred for the wickedness of this earth.
That's right.
And the wickedness of this nation and them. That we will no longer be the fishers of men, but we will be the hunters.